let's begin another main topic, which is how we can develop communicative competence. Here, CC stands for communicative competence through reading. And this is quite an introductory module where we will look at what we're going to cover under this main topic. So recently, communicative competence with Heim's notion of communicative competence, reading has also got great attention. So in this module, we will look at how much has the view of reading has changed over the past few decades. First, reading was perceived to be a passive skill, but now it's quite then active and now interactive. Okay, and how much has reading instruction changed? First, it was perceived to be, I'm talking about early 90s, early 1950s. It was considered to be just see the model and follow it, follow the rules. And we'll also see how to make reading instruction communicative. And this is what is, mainly lacking in the Pakistani context as well. We have readers who may lack communicative competence, and how reading can be used as one of the means to develop communicative competence. By communicative competence, I mean the linguistic competence, the language rules, understanding of the patterns of vocabulary, pragmatic competence, the contextual understanding, and semantic, the meaning, how to infer the meaning, shades of meaning of words, and intercultural, how to understand a given text in its specific context. So we will continue to look at these some questions under the main heading, how to develop communicative competence. Right. So, as you know yourself, that reading in second language, reading, especially in the Pakistani context, English as being the third or fourth language, as I have Punjabi my first language, and Urdu my second or national language, and English as third language. So this is quite political term, so it's quite slippery term. So I may continue to use vary from second language to EFL or ESL. So reading in the second language context or EFL context, English as a foreign language, is considered as an essential skill. The reason, because it is one of the ways to make our students independent learners. And as I have already mentioned, that now the notion of reading has changed from passive to active to interactive. Now, reading is considered to be an interactive activity where our brain is involved, where our context is involved. So, reading is, we will examine some of the advances taking place in understanding second language reading. And well, it's important to mention here that reading is now seen has got its influence by different other disciplines like psycholinguistics, sociolinguistics, even psychology, even education. So it's become a transdisciplinary. It's more it's more than interdisciplinary. Rather, it's become transdisciplinary, where a variety of other disciplines are influencing in shaping our view of reading. So we will examine reading from communicative competence, how reading first was seen from innatist perspective, then how it was seen from environmental perspective, from environmental to innatist to interactive. So we will continue to look at these issues in the following modules.